are counting down to kick off here at the Stade de France. The fans have been arriving here from very early on today. The conditions, there was no rain thankfully in Paris today, just a bit of a slight breeze, but you can just sense, Cian, already the atmosphere is building. And you were here early as well.
I was just going to say, you said the fans arrived early. I genuinely don't think I've ever been earlier for a game. I was here 5 hours before kick-off. A little over-eager perhaps, but I was just mindful of Rod had been telling us when he was here in the opening night, but I was a bit overcautious, but better to be here too early than too late.
I think Champions League final as well.
Yeah.
It was better safe than sorry, and you can see a lot of people have got here early. The bars around the stadium, I think people have emptied the city centre very early and got out here. You can hear them in the background, they're filtering in. Yeah. Lots of green of both hues. A lot of French people in Ireland jerseys I noticed coming in as well, and it's building nicely.
Yeah, we've waited so long for this, Cian, haven't we?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, like, there are times where you can just get a sense, you know, all week that it's building to a big game, and when you're here around the stadium, you just get a sense of it. Well, I have to say, like, Rod's right, there's so many Irish fans, and we've been told that there could be over 30,000, but there are an enormous amount of South African people here as well. I think the atmosphere has the potential to be absolutely off the charts.
Volcanic, couldn't it?
Yeah. And what's brilliant as well is the fans are actually all mixing. We can see them here. They were all like singing "Ole Ole." It's a proper kind of carnival, respectful atmosphere, and if the game lives up to what we've seen pre-match, it's going to be absolutely epic.
So, call it Rory, if you to boil it down to one particular area, what is it going to be that will decide tonight's game? I know there's
one area after all the things we talked about all week. Like, it's always the breakdown, isn't it? It's the breakdown and control. I'm going to go with two. I think the fact that if Ireland could get guaranteed quick ball for Sexton and Gibson Park, they have the edge in that department. But South Africa will go after them at every ruck. They'll go after them in every contest. Ireland just have to stand up in the face of that, but they're well capable of doing it. I've been in Ireland all the way this week. I think they are a slightly better team than South Africa, but if they fall into the South African traps, they could get bogged down in a game they don't want to play. And the key to all of that is playing quick, and to play quick you need quick ball, and the ruck is everything for Ireland tonight.
Yeah, and like something we maybe haven't focused on a huge amount in all the kind of euphoria around the bench 7-1 split is that South Africa have 3 jackal like breakdown specialists. So that to me suggests, I couldn't agree more with Rod, that if for whatever reason South Africa aren't winning the breakdown battle, they've got 3 guys to come on who are like specialists in that area. So that is the key to all this. We know that Ireland playing off quick ball, when the pack delivering, Jameson Gibson Park and Johnny Sexton are humming, that's when Ireland are at their best. So you can be sure South Africa are going to try and make it as messy as possible, and it's a big onus on Ben O'Keefe, the New Zealand referee, to, you know, allow the game to flow, because I think South Africa would suit them to make it as messy as possible.
So who's to win?
I'm optimistic about Ireland, I have to say. I do think they're going to have to play as close to perfect as you can get. If they do, I think they have the weapons. Their attack is so multi-layered, as we've seen over the last couple of years, and I think they have what it takes to unlock this, what is a ridiculously good South African defence.
Yeah, I agree. I think Ireland have what it takes. They have the better out half. They can play quicker than South Africa. They can run them off the park. They've got to do it for 80 minutes. They've got to have high quality. South Africa have played more high quality games in the last couple of months than Ireland, so they may be more battle hardened. But if Ireland can start quick like they did in New Zealand last summer, they have what it takes to get the result here. What do you reckon, Sinead?
I agree with you. I think Ireland to win this one, but it is going to be fairly nervy. We are going to be back with another Left Wing podcast after tonight's game.